Welcome back to A Search for My Soul. After walking around all day and exploring the living standards and local markets of the Juarez, Peru, it was time to hunker down and fill up the good old gut bag. I managed to find a local restaurant screaming with Peruvian authenticity, packed full of homely decor, friendly natives, and an environment that wasn't affected by the pearls of the outside world. Alright guys, so we're at one of the most authentic spots you can find here in Juarez, Peru. It's called Café Andiano. So even the name is so authentic, so Spanish. Sense uno non septe. So don't know what they're trying to say there, but maybe that's how many people they've fed so far, like how McDonald's had the 80 billion or whatever. Hame anda shizi sasamaye chichikane. All these authentic dishes here, Peruvian dishes, so we can really get in, really get our taste buds cultured. Time to bring out the local dishes. Peruvian sushi, yellow rice eggs, and one dish in particular that was my personal favorite. A local plant-based fried snack that was covered in Peruvian minerals and spices, served with the red sauce probably made from some sort of melon or exotic juice. This, I asked her, it may look like it's garlic bread, but it's actually garlic bardillo. So delicious. Almost reminded me of food back home, but it was very obviously, clearly not, because we're in Peru. How would they know how to make American food? Yeah, right. Yum yum. After finishing my meal, I decided to feed the souls of those who couldn't afford the luxuries of life that I could. Luxuries like food. Namaste, guys. Listen, if you know me, you know I'm a true humanitarian and I love children. Matter of fact, nothing touches me like a little child. Now, these kids are not well off at all, you know, and they try to get by with whatever they have. And one of the main popular sports here is soccer. But the facilities here, they don't sustain the needs and the dreams of a child. Quick warning, some of these images might be graphic and heartbreaking to see these children like this, but I'm doing God's work, you know, so if you take a look at this facility, it's really poor craftsmanship. This is probably a fishing net used from an old fisherman's line that they've kind of stitched together to make some sort of net here. This turf is probably just bushels and branches just kind of sprawling about on the dirt. The first thing that comes to my head when I look at this is just unfair. I mean, if you just take a look at some of these kids, they're wearing dirty rags, barely have anything to wear on their feet as they're running around, and skin and bones, malnourished children. I wonder, like, have you had a meal this week? Even one meal? And most of the time, the answer is probably no. I managed to scavenge some nutritious meals for these youngsters, like this brown juice, pears, and some sort of plantain or whatever. It just makes it all worth it when I see their bright smiling faces when finally they get some nourishment. This is for you, Apple. To eat. You're hungry. I don't know why they're running away from me. I'm bringing them food, which doesn't make any sense. But here, child, please. This is for your future, education. You know, maybe the local nuns have already fed them today. I'm not sure, but. Oh! He's clearly excited by my humanitarian aid work, helping these children out. You know, a lot of them don't know how to express excitement and happiness, so they do it in ways they can. Grunts, yelling, negative energy, because that's all they've been fed. They haven't been fed food, they've been fed negativity. No. Ball bad, food good, eat. They don't know the difference between the food and the ball, so they think the ball is the food. And clearly they're confused, and that's what happens with malnourishment. They turn delusional and they can't recognize one shape from the other or distinguish these things.
I decided if I wasn't able to feed them physically, maybe I'd be able to feed them mentally and emotionally, like an older brother that they never asked for, and play with them with a heart full of loveness and kindness, and maybe show them a little 1-2 trick of my own to bring some smiles to their tiny, weak little faces. Mission successful. I wanted to be able to sustain this feeling of bliss and happiness in my heart, and decided to seek out some knowledge from a local wise shaman and gain some insights onto the true secrets and the purpose of life. Now, getting to this mysterious rumored shaman was no easy task. It was a difficult, long road full of so many obstacles, uphill battles.
You all right?
But I was determined to drink from the ancient fountain of knowledge, and it was that very determination that was the fuel for my soul to find the fuel for my soul.
Oh my God.
There he was, the wise shaman.
Shaman, I've traveled such a great distance, far and wide, thousands of miles, just to come here to get some knowledge, some insight on what the true purpose of life is and the meaning behind all of this. Can you please tell me?
¿Qué vas a hacer para que
Right.
trabajar? Trabajar. Mejor chambear. Ahí está. Tienes que sembrar chakra, cultivar.
You're totally right. It was in front of me all along. I just had to open my eyes. Wow. I feel so much more enlightened now. Thank you.
Buena suerte.
Thank
Buena
you.
suerte.
And so I participated in the rituals of deep wisdom, and my cup of knowledge full to the brim. I realized I knew what I needed to do in order to bring peace to myself. And that was to bring peace to the ones I was running away from to begin with, my family. And I learned that my brother was not far away from me on a mountain expedition trip. And there it was, an opportunity for me to reconnect. Tune into next week's episode where I venture off deep into the mountains with a trusty sidekick and make things right that we're not gonna get wrong before. All on search for my inner soul. Keep it locked. We'll be back.